Let's get down to business. Okay, so after reviewing all of the comments from men regarding the Roe situation, and if you don't know who Roe is the woman who got hit in the head with a brick. The one constant thing that I've been hearing from men have been simply, what do you want us to do? Step in and get killed. Now, this can be a valid excuse, very valid. But what comes with that is simply, you cannot call yourself a protector if first sign of trouble to protect a black woman, that you decide it is not your place to protect said black woman. Now, if you're gonna go with, okay, well, I don't know her. She's not my family. Well then, if you protect your family and only your family of women, say that. But what you're not gonna do is pretend that you are a protector. You are not. It is not your job to protect. You gave that up when you say that it is not your place to protect somebody who's going to be assaulted, who's being harassed. Okay. If these are your responses to this whole situation, what you're not seeing is the irony of it. You're not a protector if you're not willing to protect a black woman when she is in need. And that's not picking and choosing. That's not a pretty girl, an ugly girl, a fat girl, a skinny girl. It's any woman. A true protector protects. Consequences be damned. And if you're only protecting the women you love, the ones that are in your life, then you have no say, you have no argument, you have no skin in the game when women say men do not hold men accountable, that men are afraid of men. And that's my next point. If you are saying flat out that it is not your job to protect some random black woman, you don't have to come and argue with people on the internet. All you have to do is say, you're a punk. And leave it at that, and leave the conversation. The problem is that you stay in the conversation trying to defend men when in reality, you really don't give a fuck. You've made this incredibly easy for women and black women. They have every right not to protect us, just by how people are responding to this whole situation. It's not my job. Okay, if it's not your job, you cannot call yourself a protector. And then because you can't call yourself a protector, you cannot feel bad when a black woman says that she don't trust none of you. And then even when you do call yourself a protector, what you're doing is admitting that men are dangerous. What's up with that? Arguing with black women about their experiences with men. Because what happened to her, I've watched happen on the internet from time and time and time again. I watched a black woman get hit in the head with a skateboard for telling a guy, no, I'm not giving you my number. I watched a black woman get thrown in a fucking dumpster for telling a man to leave her the fuck alone. We just found out a woman got hit in the head with a fucking brick for saying no. So when these women are out here saying, I don't trust men, shut your fucking mouth. If it's not your business, then keep it that way. Now, for all the other guys who still think it's their business. Oh, she deserved it. She was slapping people, slapping random white guys. Those were skits. Oh, everybody's saying that, everybody from that community is saying she's a troublemaker. Well, most activists are considered troublemakers. Martin Luther King, troublemaker. Malcolm X, troublemaker. Nelson Mandela, troublemaker. Winnie Mandela, definitely a troublemaker. I've seen her videos and I've seen what she said. I've seen how she out here protecting trans women. And I've even seen that she said that she don't need no man, that we're useless. I've seen that, something along those lines. And she's right. But when I hear that, I don't think about me. I think about y'all. That's who I think about. When feminists are out here asking for full autonomy from men, this is the exact reason why. This very fucking reason, right? Because you guys give conflicting ideals and don't stand on your word. If you're gonna protect a woman, you have to protect a woman. No, there aren't any fucking excuses as to why you cannot do it. Understand, she got hit in the head with a fucking brick. The oldest murder weapon on this planet is a fucking rock. The oldest murder weapon on this planet is a fucking rock. If he hit her in the right way, as hard as he wanted it to, he could have killed that woman. Don't fucking, if you see Greg or whatever that nigga name is, don't engage that nigga. Okay, all right. You see that? That's me protecting someone I love. She used to work at a comic book store with a guy who was angry that she would not give him the cookie. So he would harass her about interacting with him in the store during school time, during work time. And because she wouldn't give him any play, he got her fired. I went there Sunday to actually talk to him, but he wasn't there. He usually works on Sundays, and he apparently changed work times. Where was I? Oh yeah, so you cannot claim to be a protector if you're not willing to protect. And then when you decide that you're not a protector, you cannot blame women seeing you as someone that is not reliable and they can't be depended on when the time comes to protect her. And you cannot be angry. If you're angry, if that makes you angry, you're a fucking narcissist. And for those of you who decided that you just had to find what really happened and you're making things up by saying she was slapping white people, even though that was a skit, and you found one of the guys who was there and him saying that she's a troublemaker, cool. I want you to understand what you're doing. You're doing what white people do when black boys get shot by the police. You're justifying why she deserved to get hit in the head with a brick, something that could have killed her, ended her life right there. You're justifying that. You cannot justify that for, it don't matter how much of a troublemaker she is. If your response is she deserves to get hit, then I feel sorry for all the women in your family. You're doing what white men do whenever to justify the death of a black man. Oh, there was fentanyl in George Floyd's system. Oh, Trayvon shouldn't have been outside. Oh, Tamir Rice shouldn't have had a pop gun. Oh, John Crawford shouldn't have been playing with a BB gun in Walmart. Oh, like you're looking for reasons why she deserved it, and that's whack. You a whack. You a punk. You a put straight like that.